Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com. Thanks for joining me today. In this video, we're going to be making this cute little birthday box, and the sentiment comes from the Sweet Sentiment stamp set from the Stampin' Up! Occasions Catalog 2017. The designer paper is from the Tasty Treats Specialty Pack, and we're going to start with a piece of that paper in this little confetti print, and it is cut at 5.5 by 9, and we're going to do some scoring. First, I'm going to score at the 1-inch mark with the short side on top on each side. So there's 1 inch, and then here's another. Okay. Then I'm going to turn it and score at 1 inch and 4 inches on each side of the long side. There's 1 and 4. Now let's flip it and do the same on this side. 1 inch and 4 inches. Okay, next what we'll do is you're going to burnish on all of those score lines with your bone folder, and then we're going to do some cutting and snipping with our paper snips. This is a cute little box. I like that it uses just the one sheet of paper. You could also make it out of solid color cardstock, but this way it gives it a really, really cute print. Okay, so now we're going to do some cutting and snipping. I've already started one on this one. What I did is I cut up on the long side on all of those score lines up to that intersecting score. I cut a little wedge out of each of the tabs, and then I also cut out part of the length. So let's do it on this other side. I'm going to cut up, slice a wedge out on each side, and then cut off a little bit of the length. And let's do the same on the center. Be sure to visit my website at InkandInspirations.com, and I'll have the details with the measurements and everything for this project. And below the video, there will be the products used in this particular project. Okay, so we're getting these tabs ready. All right. Okay, now we're going to start assembling. I'm going to take my fast fuse, and I'm going to do the 2 end tabs. I'm going to take that, match that edge with that fold, and adhere it just like that. Then I'm going to come around to this side and do the same on the other end. And match it just like that. And then at this point, I decide which side looks better for my closure. For the front, I like this side. So in that case, these 2 tabs, we're going to put adhesive on, and we're going to fold it up this way. So this will be our box bottom. So let me get some fast fuse on those tabs and pull that up. And you're just matching edge to edge there. Okay, and then it's going to close just like this. Okay, it's a really, really good sized little box. The next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and tie my Watermelon Wonder ribbon. Beautiful. I love being able to use this with this paper. And I'm just going to leave it on the spool. And I'm going to tie it, and this way the ribbon, even though it's tied, can be just slipped off by the recipient. And we're going to make a little tag that's going to be attached to it, and so that way there's no adhesive there to, you know, the box won't tear apart. I'm looking around for my other scissors, and I can't seem to locate them. You know me, they're probably right in front of my nose and I can't see them. I have a certain pair of scissors I like to use for ribbon, and here they are. underneath something, wouldn't you know? Okay, let's fix this. Yeah, if you have a pair of scissors that you can dedicate just to fabric and ribbon, you'll be much happier when you're cutting that. Okay, so now let's make our tag. I have a scrap piece of Whisper White, the sentiment, hoping your day is perfect, and pool party ribbon. I'm going to take that, ink that up, stamp it on the Whisper White, and then I'm going to punch that with my 1.5 inch circle punch. Okay, then I'm going to punch another circle with a 1 3/4 inch circle punch out of Pool Party for a backing. And we're going to go ahead and attach that. And just center that on that circle. Then I have my 1/8 inch handheld circle punch, and I'm going to punch through the white right here in that corner by the H all the way through, and that's how we're going to tie our tag on. I've cut a piece of Whisper White baker's twine. Oh, it's about 6 inches, and I'm going to fold it in half and then thread that loop through that opening. And then I have this loop here, so I'm going to pull these two ends through it. Then I'm going to use these little tails to tie it to the watermelon ribbon. And what I'll do is that this will attach it really well, and but I won't have to use any adhesive, and then I can trim off this excess, but I'm going to tie it in a knot so it's good to go and there to stay. So let me trim that off close. And then we have it like that. Now I decided to add a little bit more to add some fun to it. So I've got my sprinkles embellishments and my fine tip glue pen, and what I like to call my vintage Stampin' Up! Paper piercer that I've had for 10 years since I first became a demonstrator. Can't part with it. And I'm going to take the fine tip glue, and I'm going to put one here, a little dot there at the top, and then a couple here at the bottom, just kind of scattering them. Then I'm going to take the tip of this and dip it in the glue just a tad. Okay, normally I would use a toothpick for this, but forgot that. I'm taking one of the watermelon and attaching it like that. And you'll notice that I'm doing this last after everything is already attached, so that I can just set this aside and let it dry without having to maneuver the tag and attach that. Okay, so now I'm going to get one of the Pool Party square sequins, and there you go. Okay, there you have a cute little box, and I think the sequins really add to it. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, let me know. Visit my website at inkandinspirations.com and let me know if I can help you with anything. Take care. Bye-bye.